Hello guys, it's Locomotive19 here, and finally we have Dragon Ball Super Episode 126 spoilers, and shit is getting real. If you don't want to be spoiled, you can leave right now, but for real, with the series ending, I don't even think it matters so much anymore, because we all are going to miss it. But let me just count to 5 for you, so you can just leave and watch another videos on my channel if you do enjoy my content. So now, let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, before I go into that, I want to thank YonkouProductions for all of his work, because this guy has been one of the biggest heroes about everything, and also thanks to the translators, but this is all YonkouProductions. Now let's read. Vegeta challenges God of Destruction Toppo, or Hakaishin Toppo. The corner Toppo demonstrated the true power of a God of Destruction candidate. Aided by Jiren, he attacks Vegeta. So basically, what they are saying here is that all of the training, this is how I'm getting it, all of the training that Toppo did with Belmont is finally going to be unleashed, and of course this is going to happen on Dragon Ball Super Episode 125 and not 126. This is for 125. They just kinda want to tell you how the things are going to progress by not spoiling way too much. I do enjoy that Toei is actually holding back with the spoilers, because man, they were used to give away almost everything, and especially when they gave away that Hit is going to be eliminated. That was something way too much. So now, but Vegeta challenges Jiren with breathtaking continuous attacks at full power. Who will be the winner? So it is interesting that Vegeta and Jiren are going to continue their battle. But another interesting thing is that there is no mention whatsoever of Goku, which is really weird, because at least I expect them to mention Goku into something. They should be mentioning him, because we saw from the previews that in episode 125 really nothing happens to Goku, because they would kinda tell us. So that this could mean that Goku actually collapses for a short period of time for something, or Goku is just not capable to fighting Jiren anymore due to the strain that Kaioken is going to put on his body. So that is going to be Vegeta's challenge to take care of Jiren. And this is finally going to show to us Vegeta's full power. We are going to see Vegeta's full power finally with his new form, because there are a lot of misunderstandings on this fanbase with people who actually think that Vegeta has been going full power up until now. We didn't know that, but I made a video explaining the transformation, and then I made a video explaining, or actually it is on the same video where I explained Vegeta's power, and I said that it is way too early to judge. Maybe it is just as strong as Kaioken times 20 of Goku, who has gotten a lot stronger since he first fought Jiren. But maybe it is higher. And I did think that it is higher. What I do believe is that it is not going to be Ultra Instinct level. It is not going to be on that level, but it should be somewhere close to that, and Jiren is stronger than Ultra Instinct Goku, at least for the moment, and at least from what we are seeing, Jiren can body Ultra Instinct Goku if he goes serious. And for that misconception of episode 122, for people who think that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, not his new form, but Blue is as strong as Ultra Instinct, you are really wrong. He's not. Jiren was just kidding around. We all saw what happened when Jiren got just a little bit serious. Just a little bit, because don't forget that this guy is still not at full power. So, once again, what I do believe is that Toppo is going to be fighting Vegeta. He has to. But now let's continue reading before we wrap this all up. An absolute hopeless situation. 17 uses rocks as a means of attack, while Frieza uses his psychic abilities to try and beat Toppo. But despite this, Toppo counterattacks and brings down both of them. Which really confirms what I said on my last video, which is of course the Grand Tournament of Power finale, where you will have the link in the description down below, where I talk about all of this and I give my prediction, I analyze how things are going, and I basically came up with the winners. And basically up until this point, it is confirming everything that I said. About 17 uses rocks as a means of attack. What I do think is that he's going to be hiding somewhere, maybe something like that, and he's just going to attack, sneaky attack him, or maybe he's just going to gather rocks and just throw them at Toppo. And the same thing is for Frieza kinda, because we all knew that Frieza has psychic abilities, and what I do believe Frieza could be trying is that technique that he tried with Goku, if you guys remember, when he puts him in some kind of energy ball, something like that, and basically toys around with him like Goku is a ball. It is around the beginning of Goku versus Frieza fight, not when Goku turns Super Saiyan. It is the beginning when both Goku and Frieza are not really serious, and we see that, where Frieza starts to demonstrate a little bit of his power. I believe all of you get what I'm saying, but Toppo is still not going to lose, and I did predict that Toppo is going to take down both 17 and Frieza. Is he going to take them out of tournament? I indeed do think so. I don't think that Toppo is going to keep them together, or keep them in stage, I wanted to say, because he is going to fight Vegeta. It doesn't make sense for why he just would leave them on the ground and go and fight Vegeta. He's not Jiren in the first place, because Jiren is very overconfident and doesn't really get a joy doing that. But Toppo knows that he has to take them out. I don't like that about Jiren, but still it's something part of his character. But Toppo is not like that. It has been demonstrated many times that Toppo is a different foe and he's not the same guy as Jiren is. He's not as strong, but one other thing is that this Hakaishin power is being referred as God of Destruction candidate. So basically all of the training, which is another thing that I talked on my other video, is that all of that training that Toppo has done with Belmont, where Belmont prepared him for this, is coming out of him. All of that training, all of that power is coming out. So one other thing is that this episode could give us where Beerus and other gods of destruction stand in power. I indeed do expect Whis to mention something, Whis or somebody else, or an angel or Grand Priest, somebody to just mention and start to compare Toppo with other gods of destruction. And that will tell us how basically how close Vegeta and Goku are to Beerus, if they have surpassed him, if they are around the same level. We still don't know that, we can't really give a final answer to that, but I do believe that here we might get something about it, which makes this even more special. About Goku not really mentioned, I really talked about this, and I do believe that we are going to get a little bit of Goku here and there, but still they are leaning away from him for a big climax. What I would like to happen is, what is going basically to happen? Goku versus Jiren, Vegeta versus Toppo. The winner of these two is going to win the tournament. I do believe that we are going to get two winners, not one but two. My prediction is that both Goku and Vegeta are going to win Tournament of Power. And about how I think and how I predict, given to the fact how they are releasing these spoilers and how the show is going to be wrapped up, I do believe that episode 126 and 127 is going to see is going to see Vegeta versus Toppo. Episode 128 and 129 is going to see Goku versus Jiren, the big climax, Master Duel Train Stick, or that shirtless Goku is going to appear. All of this good stuff are going to be there. Absolutely, we are going to see that. You are going to see the shirtless Goku, definitely. And given to the fact how Toei has actually been playing around with Dragon Ball Super, we haven't had long fights. We never had those in Super, I mean, it's not Z anymore, so I kind of like that. We are going to see Goku versus Jiren, and it is going to wrap up on episode 129. Episode 130 is going to be basically the wish, them going back, whatsoever, and episode 131, just my prediction, I have that feeling that we are going to move past the end of Z. Not move past, but reach the end of Z, I should say. And I hope that they are going to give us something more beautiful and something more in depth than what Toriyama did. I just hope that they fix some things. They don't have to retcon it, but maybe they give Goku basically wearing his gi, everything, and being prepared to go to the Tenkaichi Budokai. That is, of course, going to happen. Will we see Oob? I don't think so. They might just cut it off with Goku getting ready, going out there, his family is there, or maybe we might get his family there and everyone meets at the Tenkaichi Budokai, everyone meets, and that is where everything is done. This is what I do think is going to happen, and I also have some videos prepared, not prepared, but I'm going to prepare for tomorrow, where I will explain why Dragon Ball Super ending is a good thing, and also why Toei Animation actually really miscalculated some of the things. It is going to be something in depth, and as for tonight, this is not the last video, or today, depends where you live, this is not the last video, because in a couple of hours I'm going to release a video that I'm really proud of, where I break down Vegeta's character, and it's kinda cool that I get 2 Vegeta videos per day. It is going to be really interesting, so make sure you look forward for that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, please leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, give me your predictions down below about the future episodes of Dragon Ball Super. And one more thing that I should say is that next week or this week on Sunday, something like that, we are going to get another batch of spoilers for February and possibly the first week of March, just like they always do, and I'm really looking forward to that. So if you look forward, as I said, subscribe, notifications enabled, so you don't miss out in any further content, and have a great time, guys. Bye.